Change your coffee in my cup. Pull up a chair, it's time to perk up.
All right, I think I'm live. Let me get this going here. Let me get it going. All right, come on now. There we go. Boom, bam. All right, that Cuso's. All right, let's see. Am I in frame? Perfect. I'm going to change this a little bit. Go up a little bit. Just a little bit. There we go. Sweet. All right. Well, welcome, everybody. Hello. Good morning. Welcome to Perk Up Live. I'm Agent Marinacho. This is episode 183. I am rounding out my weekend of travel. We're in Roseville, California for the last day of the Tri-County Home and Garden Show. I'm here supporting my fiance in her candle business, Wick'd Queen Candles. So yeah, this is Perk Up. I got the dark roast coffee from the hotel lobby. I got the all-you-can-eat scrambled eggs and some sausage, and then I have some leftover steak from last night. This is actually the New York. I did not eat any of it last night. I only had the ribeye, and this is one of the spicy sausages. And no, I didn't eat all 8 spicy sausages last night, but I'm serious when I mean it. When I say it, Cuso's Cowboy butter. I put it on everything. Now it is already on my steak, but it's gonna get some anyway. Man, delicious. So we have a little bit of under an hour before we need to go to Starbucks and meet up with one of Giulia's customers yesterday. She sold 3 sets of nails. Remarkable. It was awesome. First show, 3 sets. 2 of them were custom. She made one yesterday at the show, and she made another set last night. And we're going to be delivering them. Well, she will be delivering them this morning. Then we're going to head back and get on with the show. It goes until 5 p.m. tonight. Then we'll be packing up and driving home. So it's going to be a long one, but it's going to be good. So, yeah. But welcome. So, yeah. Happy Sunday Fun Day. Yeah, yesterday was pretty cool. I actually had a few cool interactions yesterday. I spoke to a few different solar providers, a solar company that installs, maintains systems, and another company that just does O&M. And I was asking them about drones and if they fly. And they're like, well, we only do residential. We don't do that type of stuff. I'm like, okay. It was cool to hear other solar professionals and talk about, stuff that I care so much about. And then I had an interesting conversation with a nice lady yesterday at her booth, and they were like little triangle bookmarks that you put over the corners of some pages to hold your place. They were very nicely done, and it was the mother of the business owner was the one I was actually speaking with, and she told me the whole story on how her daughter got started and first client and specialty builds, and now, these are all the different ones that she does. She's a creative designer that does web development too. But yeah, anyways, I was pretty intrigued by their story. I'm like, hey, would you like to tell that story again? And I record it and I post it to my channel because I think your story is awesome. It should be heard. So I offered it to them, and if they accept it today, I'm going to record a little video of them telling their story about their little bookmark company. It was pretty cool. Mm-hmm. This is delicious. All right, now time for some steak. Mm-mm-mm. 808. That steak is good cold. Candle Flores, welcome. Carnivore Phil. What about fiber? Don't need it, sir. How you doing, Phil? Man, I love your energy in your videos, man. You're so consistent delivering the message. I appreciate the fact that you even came in here and commented on my video, man. Keep up the great work. Keep on doing it. Hit me with a joke too. Hey, Carnivore Phil, do you drink coffee? Thank you, man. I remember you made a video response to one of my comments. That was our first real interaction. I was like, man, I need to take a page out of that guy's book. That was a really good use of the platform. And yeah, like I said, I need to do more of that. That was inspirational. And that's what got me to go back to your page and look at all your videos too. Because the interaction was like, ooh, who is this guy? That's awesome. Yeah, you drink it when colder time year, but yeah, you take quite a bit of caffeine. Yeah, me too, man. Um, I don't know if you knew, but I have a morning show. This is the morning show, Perk Up Live, and yeah, you don't usually eat. Definitely not talk about carnivore during this show, but on the road, it's just kind of how it went down. But yeah, I love coffee, man. And at home, I make espresso. So when I'm on the road and I'm having drip coffee, or I have to go to like a local coffee house, forbid going to Starbucks, but just to enjoy some coffee. 'Cause I need my caffeine. Mm-mm-mm. That cold steak in the morning is delicious. So yeah, if you guys have any questions about the carnivore diet, fitness, what I've been doing the last 9 months during this weight loss journey, um, the fitness side of things, I'll start talking about it. Um, you put a bit of ketchup on yours. Put ketchup on what? Your eggs or your steak? But the fitness side of things, um, it was a huge, huge pivot. It's one thing to do a diet to lose weight. It's another thing to do a diet to like bulk up and build muscle. Um, it's completely different when you are trying to create like meaningful change, like lifestyle changes. So my return to the gym and my personal fitness, like I decided it had to be more of a choice in and itself to be able to be sustainable. And like the last 2 days, we're traveling. We're in a hotel, and both mornings I still got up at 4:44 and went to the gym or the fitness area and did my workout, walked, did my reading. You know, don't put it on hold just because of travel. I travel a lot for work too. Okay, lovely. Good morning. How you doing? Happy Sunday fun day. Get to smacking, bud. That looks good. I like that. Thank you. I will. Quit the yapping, start the smacking. Now that sounds like a T-shirt, like merch I could sell, huh? This mug on it. Somebody screenshot that. Give the ladies your love. Will do. Chris. Yeah, so this is hotel breakfast. This is what remains from my carnivore barbecue episode last night. I did a ribeye and a New York steak, and they were better than what I usually have at home. Lot of fat. It was good. Um, so yeah, I'm just trying to eat this. But the warm food's really good too. But I cook this, not this. How is what? The hotel food or my food? My food's delicious because, Cuso Cowboy, but I haven't put it on my eggs. It's delicious. Yeah, it was one of those things like I can't put Danger coffee down below. I'm not drinking Danger today. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, the eggs are pretty good, especially with the Cuso Cowboy butter. Um, I will say I actually would prefer like over medium eggs with Cusos because I don't know, something about the yolk on a piece of steak with the Cusos is delicious. Like really good. Hi, Mom. Welcome to the live, Joel. Was it more annoying to prepare like my dinner, like barbecuing here last night? Is that what you mean? Um, if that's what you mean. No, it was just a little different, but it was uh, it was awesome. There was two barbecues and nobody else was barbecuing, so we didn't have to fight. Didn't have to wait for a barbecue. Worked out really well. I had a lot of fun yesterday. The I did. Aww, there ain't no 5 second rule for that. This is a dirty ass table. Huh. Um, Yesterday I did 20,000 steps. So yesterday I burned an extra 1,000 calories just by moving my body. But I ate an extra 1,200 calories of beef jerky. So see, and that's the thing, man. That's why maintaining weight, losing weight can be challenging because it's that simple. Now, beef jerky is not a low calorie food, but it is all protein and has some fat, which I can have. But yeah, do that, and yeah, no wonder why I can't see my bottom abs yet. Katie is inside. Yeah, I think you can see the girls right behind me. Yeah, yeah. The prep and setup was fine. It was pretty cool. Mm, so good. Yeah. So it is 8:16. Yeah, we still have some time, but I think we're actually mostly packed up. So when we're done eating, done with this episode, grab everything, go inside, throw it in our bags, and check out. Then we'll head to Starbucks and meet Giulia's client. Be pretty cool. It was awesome to see her do that yesterday. Um, in fact, she had a couple of people towards the end of the day be like, "I'm coming back tomorrow." It's like, okay. What's funny is that when people say that to us, a lot of them do come back, and I don't think that's normal. I think it's like a way to walk away. Is this how you hope to travel here on out? You mean like extended stay where we have barbecue and stuff like that? Yes, absolutely. And Katie and I were talking about travel last night too. We want to go up north by Mount Shasta, We actually want to look for property up there, but nothing for the immediate. But it would be so amazing to wake up and look at Mount Shasta every day. I love looking at Mount Diablo every day. I hope I would have the same feeling of being at home, seeing a mountain. I just don't know if a different mountain would give the same feeling. But Mount Shasta is like larger than life. It is beautiful to look at. Welcome, Gutterman. Octavio Lopez, welcome to live. Ethan, good morning, everyone. I gotta say, I really appreciate all the support that I've been getting during both of these shows. Looking at the interactions, the comments, the likes, the shares, just the sheer number of people that the lives are being impressed upon that are choosing to click in and check it out. Even if it's for just a few seconds, it's just awesome. Because I'm seeing a pattern of growth, and it's hard to deny that something's happening. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, it actually really fuels the next live, the next, all right, let's get it. And over the last like couple of weeks, turning off the lives and seeing views in the thousands, you know, for the end of the day, it's remarkable. Like this show, 183 days consecutively, you know, that's a lot of dedication, yeah. But if you looked at all the episodes, not all of them had a whole lot of, meat on the bones. There were some episodes where I was trying to figure out what to talk about, and I would just make my copy, and there wasn't really a whole lot of interaction or comments. And so I would just make my copy, sometimes repeat myself, and then started doing carnivore barbecue, and the interactions became more frequent. And then it was like, oh, one show to another show, and now I got people coming in for both shows. It's rad. I'm having a lot of fun. Michael, you had steak last night. You shit the bed. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. Well, it happens. It definitely happens. I think that means that you had too much fat on your meat, and you should just reduce the amount of fat intake. Usually on the carnivore diet, we use fat to throttle our bowel movements. If you start getting a little backed up, you need to add fat. If it's going the other way, you should reduce the amount of fat. I'm not telling you what to do, but I think you might find it beneficial. Cut down the fat on your cuts. Don't trust farts, homie. Caleb, be nice. I know you are. I'm just joking. But yeah, trusting a fart was the famous last words of everybody who had to change their unders. Big Mike, you just met my family inside. Oh, if only I could have been inside to see that interaction. Well, thank you for the follow, Big Mike. Welcome. You guys are talking to everybody.
Somebody inside.
Big Mike, he just followed me.
All right.
Told me, he's like, yo, just met your family inside at breakfast. Dropping a follow. Well, thank you, Big Mike. Welcome to the One Nacho. I'm going to give you the courtesy I do to everyone. When I was in the United States Air Force, nobody could pronounce my last name, so they dubbed me Nacho. That was my nickname. And the thing about a party setting is when you go to grab a nacho and it's stuck to mini, that is one nacho. That is yours. Enjoy it, sir. You won. And you just followed and became part of this group, and we call ourselves the One Nacho. I know it's cheesy, but we got to stick together. I'm getting better at delivering that line. But yeah, welcome, Big Mike. Thank you.
You have my phone. I'm gonna go back to the room, get ready to check out, and get ready to head over to meet the lady. So
Are you guys gonna come back after that?
I'm gonna have to.
Okay. I love you.
Love you too.
Wait, do you need your phone though? It's okay.
Eventually.
Before you leave? Okay. Then just come back here and I'll close it out.
Alright.
Thank you. So yeah, I'm using Katie's phone as a hotspot for my tablet to have good enough internet to be able to watch the stream without delay, so I can have the chat. Sounds good, Mr. Oh man, thank you, Big Mike. Thank you, Kay Lovely. You have a good one. We'll catch you on the next one. Yeah, so the girls are getting ready. They're gonna pack up the rest of their stuff. You probably overheard all of that, but yeah, they're getting ready. They're gonna go do the delivery, and just before they leave for the delivery, they're gonna grab this phone. So I'm gonna have to end the live. But until then, let's hang, let's chat. Let me finish eating. So I gotta ask Big Mike, was my family behaving? Were they loud? I can only imagine. Love them, but I know them. Lily, the youngest, is probably the largest personality in our house, and I love it. She can rule the roost. Yeah, I gotta say, the dark roast here is pretty good for hotel coffee. If I'll tell you this much: if somebody handed it to me in a really nice cup and it said it was from Starbucks or Dunkin', I've never been to okay, what is it? The new place? Oh shit. Anyway, can't remember the other coffee shop, but there's a coffee shop I've never been to before because they only have like sugary drinks and stuff. But it's like if somebody handed me a cup from that place, be like, oh, that's pretty good coffee. I'd go there if I didn't know it was from the hotel. You know what I mean? Anywho, all right. I think I'm just gonna grab a couple more bites, and the rest of the steak I'm gonna bring the snack on when we're at the Tri-County Home and Garden Show. But yeah, it's gonna be a good day, Tater. All right. One more bite. One more. Woo! All right. Well, if y'all have any questions, let's close out the show and we'll get ready to go. So good. I mean it when I say it, ladies and gentlemen. Cuso's Cowboy butter is delicious. I really do use it on my breakfast and dinner. It is the taste of my carnivore diet. Now, I'm not saying that it had anything to do with my weight loss, but it definitely made the journey tasteful, and I enjoyed it. So it's linked down below. If you liked Cowboy butter from other manufacturers, I definitely say give Cuso's a try. Yeah. Cusoscuts.com is their website, but it is linked down below on this live. And if you're watching this VOD, it is also linked down below. Well, with that, I hope y'all have a wonderful start to your Sunday. I'm going to go pack up, get my stuff ready, and head out. But with that, you'll have yourself a good one. And how I always close out my shows is this way. I am AJ, you are you. Until next time. Bye.
Same time tomorrow. Pull up a chair. Coffee conversation beyond compare. I'm AJ and you are you. Go have yourself a great day too.
that?